Section 1. This lesson shows how therapists can affect the way that you perceive your memories. For instance, it was a case with a girl named Grace, and it was recorded that she had a panic attack, and her therapist said that those were signs her father had sexually abused her. Later on, she cut off her family and her father. How's it going, Dave? How's it going?
Good, sir.
My name is Christopher Jones. What brings you in here today?
It's all because of a heated argument I had at work, man, with a colleague. And he was trying to tell me his football team was better than mine, and I take it to heart. It's a family inheritance with the team and all that. So, I took it very seriously, man. I had a panic attack while we was arguing. That's all I remember.
Okay, so you said this team is a family team. Is a family team mother, father?
It's actually my father, man.
Father?
Yeah, mother, she don't watch football.
She don't watch football?
Yeah.
Interesting. So how did it make you feel when he was dissing your NFL team?
Man, all I can say is I blacked out. I was angry and furious, and I was hot.
You was hot. Have you ever been touched, Dante? Touched? Your mother never touched you?
Nope.
Not even once. Okay. The signs are showing that you might have been molested as a child, Dante. What do you think about that?
Hey, now that I think about it, man, I do remember one time when she came in my room late at night, and I think she did actually touch me, man. But I played sleep because she was my mother, so I didn't want to go through that.
Play sleep. Okay. That could definitely be something. So you're for sure that your mother touched you.
Yeah, for sure.
She found that residents are not expected to read much. Rather, they are expected to absorb lessons handed them without debate or question, which will illustrate why what a therapist says can affect the way you think or even remember events. This section was to illustrate how to examine the kinds of mistakes that can result from closed loops or... How's it going, Dante? Nice to be here again. So, what brings you back? Thought we had already, came to a conclusion you've been molested.
Yeah. My mother loves me. I don't think she'd ever do anything like that. I think it was just maybe an illusion or something.
An illusion?
Yeah.
Do you not know that I went to school for this?
I'm sorry.
So you think I'm just a therapist just for fun? Dante?
No, I'm not trying to play you or nothing, sir. I'm just telling you the truth.
So what do you think happens now all of a sudden? What do you think that has happened?
Well, I just believe that I just don't believe she touched me. I just know she loves me enough to not do anything like that, sir.
Well, maybe you're sicker than you were before, Dante. How you feel about that? How's it going, there, Brian? How's it going?
How you doing, Doc?
I'm Chris Jones. Okay. You want something to drink? You brought something to drink? Capri Sun, got the squeezies.
Yeah.
The squeezies.
I haven't had this since childhood.
Squeezies,
Yeah.
So what brings you in today?
Well, Doc, I'm having a little difficulty, a little confusion. It's been giving me headaches lately. This was last week. I had a little car trouble and I was stranded on the side of the road for about 2 hours. And I was waiting on somebody to come get me. And while I was waiting, this happened to be Christmas Day, by the way.
Okay.
I seen nine deers, maybe about 50 yards in front of me. And at first I thought I was back. One day, tried to tell some of my coworkers, and they laughed at me and they told me, I was crazy. And this was like real life for me. This really happened. So I'm not sure what to believe.
Okay. So what you're telling me is you seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and his 8 companions. I'm not going to list all the names. Without Santa Claus, on Christmas Day, knowing that this is also a childhood fiction story, Is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay. So that would mean that you now believe that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus exists, right?
I am a firm believer
Okay.
because, you know,
You also know that logically is impossible, right? Because for one, deers can't fly. Because
reindeers can.
reindeers can. I'm sorry. Let me take note of that. But they can't fly either. They stay on the land. So I would say, if my studies do me correct, I'm tripping. Section 2. Section 2 speaks on how you have to take all aspects into accountability before making a result on what may be true or what is true. Just because you have the clinical skills and you have the education needed to diagnose certain problems doesn't mean that all problems will be seen as logical or will be even logical. Just because someone's parents are abusive doesn't mean their child is going to have abusive traits. Just because it's not seen as logical doesn't mean it can't happen. How's it going there, Wes? How's it going? Wes doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Chris Jones, and so what brings you in today? What brings you in today?
Well, lately, man, I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Just, I don't never had no appetite. Like, a girl brought home some Wing King the other day, bro. Like, I wasn't even feeling it, man. That's like my favorite restaurant.
Wing King?
Yeah, man.
You wasn't feeling it?
Yeah, man, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on.
You wasn't feeling it?
Just, I don't know, I want to play ball with friends no more. I want to go out to the bar and hang out. Just, just not feeling life anymore, man.
Not feeling life anymore?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you go out and you partake in some events with your friends, I mean, there's no thrill there.
No, it's just like they be like, yeah, man, yeah, and I'm like, man, I'm just not feeling it, you know.
Okay, so when the new J's come out, you like J's or whatever. When those come out, you don't get excited about the new releases.
No, I just look at them like, man, like I don't want that, like. Y'all can have that, man. Like,
so
it just don't interest me no more.
So all of a sudden, you just don't want that.
I don't want none of that, man.
Well,
I'm just not feeling life anymore.
Okay, well, if my notes do me correct, I would think you're gonna kill yourself soon. That's because suicide, symptoms show a lot of the symptoms that you're having. So you're must gonna kill yourself.
No.
I would appreciate if you don't move that quick. I get nervous.
Oh, no. You don't have to be scared of me, sir. I would never kill myself,
Yeah,
I have a family.
Let's just not move that fast, though, because we're going to keep it with suicide. We don't do homicide, because that's not my job. But, okay, so you're trying to tell me that all these symptoms that you have of suicide, you're not going to kill yourself?
No, sir. I would never do that. I don't have the guts to do that. I'm just not feeling life, man. Like, you never went through that before?
Well, I'm alive, and everybody who's been through that committed suicide, so I can't agree.
I just don't understand, man. Like, you're supposed to help me with this.
I think we're done. I think we already figured it out.
No.
Chapter 3. Chapter 3 illustrates that just because you go through something the same as someone else doesn't mean you're going to take it the same way. Just because two people are bulimic doesn't mean that they're bulimic for the same two reasons. You can't diagnose all symptoms to the same problem because all symptoms aren't the same problem. The moral for the chapter is you must take everything in accountability before diagnosing anyone with anything.